We've suffered our first snow day of the season, and some of us know it's great to sleep in on those days, but it can be a real mess. I'm Mark.
Snow days and new classes. It's the beginning of second semester. I'm Destin. Welcome back to your first Eagles Perch of the new year. Not only is it a new year, it is also awards season in the entertainment industry. Recently, the Golden Globe Awards kicked off the awards with a very different tone. The women are showing their solidarity and strength in an industry that has been rocked by harassment scandals. There are many movements now that allow women and men to call out the abusers. One of the strongest is #MeToo. Hannah has more.
Recently, the #MeToo movement has been spreading like wildfire through social media. So we went out and asked people if they knew what it was about. Familiar with the #MeToo movement?
No.
Are you familiar with the #MeToo movement?
No.
With the #MeToo movement?
No.
Are you familiar with the #MeToo movement?
No. Familiar with the hashtag, and it's about that women talk about how they got sexual assaulted, and it's like even celebrities post it online just to show the people that they're not alone. And yeah, that's it.
This hashtag is used to bring awareness to a relatively taboo topic. #MeToo allows women to step out and share their stories of being sexually assaulted. As this is not something usually talked about, there are many striking discoveries made. Whether it be catcalling or much worse, women are able to connect with others that have been through similar situations and have been given a chance to put things out in the open and heal. Even celebrities are standing up to make a difference. This talk has inspired men to make a change as well. Some men have taken to action actively change how they treat women. The #HowWillIChange movement has been put forward for men to make a difference. And some find themselves asking, am I a protector or a predator?
Snow is great for a day off of school. You can really spend it texting friends like I did. But if you have to get out and do a lot different, Fernando has some tips to get your car ready in the cold weather season.
Some things you should never leave home if you're ever needing to drive in the winter, like a properly inflated spare tire, wheel wrench. Before you leave for your drive, always make sure that your lights work, and to remove any snow that's on your mirrors, windows, roofs, or hoods. Use a seatbelt anytime you get into a car. A shovel, jumper cables, tow and tire chains, bag of salt or kitty litter for better traction or to melt some snow, a toolkit, flashlight, and extra batteries, reflective triangles or flares, a first aid kit, windshield cleaner, ice scraper and or snow brush, matches in a waterproof container, scissors and jack, string or cord. You should also have some non-perishable high-energy foods like unsalted canned nuts, dried fruits, and hard candy. Blankets, mittens, and socks and hats should be in your trunk just in case if you get stuck in the snow. If possible, don't stop when going up a hill. Keep your gas tank at least half full. If you get stranded, don't try to push your vehicle out of the snow. Single distracts with a brightly colored cloth tied to the antenna or in a rolled up window. Accelerate and decelerate slowly. Increase following distance to 8 to 10 seconds. Also, always make sure your ignition, brakes, wiring, hoses, and fan belts, spark plugs, air, fuel, and emissions filters, and PVC valves are good, clean, and are in good shape. You should also check your distributor, battery, tire wear, air pressure, antifreeze level, and freeze lines. Always make sure your radiator fluid is clean and topped off so you don't get stuck in the middle of a blizzard. This is Fernando for Eagles Perch.
Even before we came back from winter break, the theater department was competing at their state convention. Olathe North Theater took 30 students to the State Thespian Festival this weekend. They had a very successful weekend, bringing home more awards and accolades than ever in the past. Olathe North competed and won an invitation to take a show in the International Festival this summer for the first time ever. The repertory theater class produced and performed a one-act entitled The Bible in 30 Minutes or Less, which was the only one act of at least 12 from the festival to be selected to perform at the International Thespian Festival in June.
Olathe North Theater Improv Team placed third, second because first was a tie, amongst the 65 other improv teams. They are the first Olathe North improv team to place at a state competition. Emily Martin was elected as a state thespian officer. Emily is the first Olathe North student and one of less than 5 from across the district to be elected as an STO, State Thespian Officer. Is one of the highest leadership positions a thespian can receive. Emily will be helping planning the festival for the next year, 2019, as well as representing the state as a thespian event. Advocacy. Events the other way across the state.
Thursday, the theater department had 28 of the 30 participate in individual events. This is a competitive event sponsored by 2 thespian students are ranked superior, excellent, good, fair on a rubric provided by the Education Theater Association. Participants can compete in many different acting and technical theater areas. 9 individual events, 12 students receiving a superior, which qualifies them for National Festival in June. Kendall Gross, a senior, lighting design, and Olathe North first. Okay. Kendall Gross, Caleb Bishop, and Lauren Morse. David Jennis and Jackson Wilkes, Allison Tinker, Alexa Edmonds, Alex Shine, Emily Martin, Chloe Van Kim and Sophia Hillman, Caitlin Gillette. In addition to this, Sophia Hillman and Chloe Van Kim were one of 10 superiors out of all the superiors awarded at the festival to be selected to perform at the individual event showcase Friday night.
In addition, 11 events, 16 students received an excellent. Natalie Crane, Ashley Elliott, Ashton Goman, Ryan Foster, Sam Shaper, Princeton Hong, and Depriest Lawns, Abby Kaba, Sarah Lewis, Maddie Emmons, Ashley Strella, Matt Ferguson, Drew Bellamy, Hannah Schuffelbein, Hannah Guzma, Molly Martin.
Drew Bellamy wrote an original play entitled Wish Agent, which was the only piece selected to be directed and performed at the state festival. He received the Larry Shue Award and was awarded a plaque that Olathe North will become the home to for the next year. This year, our thespian troupe also received a Gold Honor Troupe Award, meaning that our troupe actively participates in theater outreach, bringing theater to the community. Theater productions and theater participation. This is the highest award a thespian troupe can receive at the state level. Olathe North had 5 seniors audition for colleges and receive a total of 112 callbacks. They were Natalie Crane, Alexa Emmons, Amy Kaba, Allison Tinker, Jackson Wilkes. In addition, Natalie Crane and Emily Kaba were 2 out of 5 seniors at the festival to be selected for automatic admission into AMDA, a performing arts conservatory in New York City. Olathe North Thespian Troupe 3310 is currently the largest thespian troupe in the state. It was a very successful weekend for the theater department, the thespian troupe, and its students. Please congratulate them as you see them.
You've seen him at Eagle halftime wandering the halls, but do you really know our principal, Jason Herman? Destin recently sat with him to learn more about the guy who sits in the big chair here at Olathe North.
How well do you know your principal? Is there more than what meets the eye?
Mr. Herman is compassionate, full of energy, and cares about the long-standing tradition here at North.
Mr. Herman is a wonderful principal who appreciates the diversity that Olathe North has to offer.
Mr. Herman is Olathe North and has a heart of gold.
My birthday is August 24th, 1974. So I was born in Tucson, Arizona, where then I went to Canyon Del Oro High School and I graduated in 1992. So a couple of my hobbies, I've always been very interested in athletics. I played college baseball. I went to a junior college in Arizona and then on to Emporia State University where I ended up getting my teaching degree and played baseball and played professionally. So I've always loved athletics. I'm passionate, I'm emotional, and sometimes I lose my cool, but it's always in the best interest of the situation. So in most cases here at school or working with my kids, or even working with my wife. So I'm passionate about what I care about. I'm super emotional about it, but sometimes I can get a little fired up about it. So when I was a freshman in college, I lost my dad. My dad was 40 years old, so I have lost a parent in an accident, a boating accident, where he drowned. So I was playing college baseball and living in an apartment with my friends. And it was March of my freshman year. And it changed me in a way that I had to grow up quicker. I had to help support my mom and my sister to make sure that they were going to get through this tough, tragic time. And ultimately, it was something that forever made me understand the important role of being a father, of being a role model for people that need that support from a male figure, and how important he played a role in my life. So that definitely had a huge impact on who and how I became who I am today. So I was interested when I went to Emporia State University. It actually a long time ago was known as the Kansas Teaching College. And when I got there as a junior transfer from Arizona, they asked me what I wanted to do and what I was interested in, and I definitely knew teaching was something that I wanted to do because I wanted to also coach. I loved athletics and wanted to coach kids. So I chose social science. I loved history and learning about it. So I decided to get my degree, my teaching degree in American history, geography, sociology, and psychology. So this is actually my 20th year in education. Again, 9 years as a teacher, and then 7 years doing 1 year as an assistant principal in middle school, 7 years as assistant principal athletic director, and this is my 2nd year as principal. My favorite part about being a principal is that I actually, from time to time, get to put myself in some unique situations where I get to celebrate kids in all areas of school. So the award that I won was the Olathe Human Relations Educator Award for 2017. The reason why I received the award was not specifically just about me as principal at Olathe North. It was because of the Social Justice Council that was created by myself and last year's counselor, Ms. Jackson. So if I was not in education, I would be a professional golfer, or at least attempting to try to be a professional golfer, because that's something I absolutely would love to do. Or I would be a pitching coach for any baseball team I could get on at the university level, because I always loved coaching at the college level. Well, I certainly hope, and I mean this with all my heart, I hope in 10 years I'm still sitting in this office doing this job. And then 10 years from now, oh my goodness, I'll be 53 years old, still wanting to be an educator, so 15 years, let's still say I want to be at Olathe North. And in 20 years, that would be 63. Boy, I'd be around a long, long time. That would be a long career at Olathe North, 40 years. But I definitely love the school, love this community, and would love to be the principal here as long as possible.
This has been Destin, getting a little more insight on our principal, Mr. Herman.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Destin. Next up is Eagle Sports News.
Welcome back, Eagles. I'm Kelvin. Midwinter season is here, and we take a look at some of it today on Eagle Sports News. The Max Prep rankings currently stand with teams we like to watch. Olathe North is ranked 10th with a 5-3 record. Shawnee Mission East stands at 9th at 5-2. Olathe South is ranked 7th with a 5-3. Lawrence is ranked 6th at 5-3. Shawnee Mission South is ranked 5th at 4-2. Blue Valley North stands at 3rd with a record of 5-1. Olathe Northwest is ranked 2nd with an 8-0 record, and Blue Valley Northwest is ranked 1st with a record of 4-3. With basketball on our mind, Marcus and Christian take us back through a review of the basic rules and fouls that we may miss in this fast-paced game.
Rules about basketball.
Go. Go.
Just remember, don't get caught fouling around. This is Christian.
This is Marcus.
And we're with Eagles Perch.
This is your Eagle Sports News. Thank you for watching.